Today I've noticed the cycle. The cycle continues. I go to my job, I'm bored as fuck, I scroll through dopamine addiction until I am somewhat satisfied and my brain is clotted up with bullshit. I'm sick of it. I'm so sick of it. I believe that if I was to leave the job, I wouldn't even need that kind of like instant dopamine hit. And that is what freedom is. If you're not needing that bullshit and you're engaged in something else, that could be walking your dog or skating down a bombside hill, going for a swim in the sea. That's freedom. That's escapism. That's good mental health clarity. That's in a zone of healthiness. I want to be in that full time. It's February in Britain. It's the wettest year we've ever had. I'm sick of it. And I want freedom now. Maybe a week away will do me good. And I'm sure it does. But I want a permanent fix. We get 3 months, maybe 4 at most, of good weather in this country. Vitamin D, the cure for depression. Surely, me being my happiest self isn't in this country then. And most people, they're on that consumerism freedom. They feel like, if I buy some new clothes, I'll feel better. Or maybe a week away will do me good. And I'm sure it does. But I want a permanent fix. We get 3 months, maybe 4 at most, of good weather in this country. Vitamin D, the cure for depression. Surely, me being my happiest self isn't in this country then. If vitamin D literally cures depression, and it makes me feel good, and my skin looks better, and I feel good, healthy, why the hell am I here? Why? I don't know anymore, and I want to leave. And I find escapism short term from skating. And that's what you're seeing in this video. I'm chopping it up down a little B&Q aisle because outside is vile. It's wet. So even though your phone is the biggest distraction you're ever going to see with all this bullshit brain rot, it's also the best tool that's ever existed. Yeah, you've got a GPT chat that will literally give you a plan for anything you could ever imagine. And you've got tools that can just create full tracks, produce you albums, and generate you videos. It's never been easier to be a creative. But, like I said, there's plenty of distractions too. So you need to divide your brain into sections of focus and play. Because when they overlap and you can no longer focus, then it becomes a hindrance. That's why you've got to create some screen time control. For me, I was going on the toilet and scrolling brain rot regularly. And it became such a habit that it overlapped into other stuff and I was less focused on what I needed to be doing. So it's done. And you could get piles disabled from your phone. Are you mad? Never. So if you can make your phone a tool and not a distraction, wow. Well, surely you're going to do it. Surely you're more likely to succeed. And if the dopamine is the addiction, you could try all that colour thing. I've not tried it yet, to be fair. But I think I'm going to. If I can turn off all the dopamine addicting colours, maybe jailbreak your life. Stuff like mortgages. People feel like low-key they are free because they're not paying rent anymore. They got a house, they got a debt, and it's not really freedom. Mortgage means death grip in French. You're not going to pay off that debt till you're well into your career at your job you don't really like. It keeps you stuck in one place. How's that freedom? It's not freedom. That's isolation. That's stuck. Movement is, as humans, we're social creatures that want to adventure and experience different things. How is freedom being stuck in one place and just using your 28 holidays at your 9 to 5? Fuck that. I want proper freedom. And kind of sucks for now because I'm renting and I'm just paying someone else's mortgage. But I guess that's the stubbornness that I have for what I believe in. I've been at my job nearly 4 years. 3 and a bit. Most people would say, oh, okay, it's time to invest in property now. The wage has gone up. But no, I don't like the UK. I want to leave the UK. I would never want to raise kids here. So why buy property here? I like it enough to live for the moment, but long term, it's not it. But yeah, fuck the mortgage. Let's talk about mortgages. Everyone my age, even my generation, they still think it's the number one thing to buy. Get a house. Move out of your parents. Don't live with your parents. Don't pay a landlord. That's the goal. But in other cultures, that's not the case at all. In Asian culture, it's like have everyone under one roof, look out for each other, work well as a family, as a team. And as I skate through this shop, this is where people build shit. B&Q, of all places. Well, the number one thing to build in life is surely a family. So why would you want to move away from them? It doesn't make sense. But that's another reason I don't want to be in this country. The culture, everything about it, it doesn't seem right deep down. Something's not adding up in my mind. There's certain bits I do love and I will miss when I move, but it's by no means equal. And that's why it's only right that I leave. But yeah, let's make a viral clip out of the mortgage thing. I'm trying to think of something. Yeah, okay. So another concept for freedom for me is freedom of expression. When I was younger, I did not want to stick out. I wanted to fit in so I could get friends, so no one thought I was weird, and I could get along and, you know, get through school. Because school without friends, or like if you've ever been in a class where none of your friends are, like you moved and you're just on your ones, or you get kicked out of class, it is so long. But after university finished, I realised that survival instinct is now pointless. You know, at work, I'm not going to be surrounded by people I want to be friends with that much. And the people, that's not true. But people don't care. People don't have that same mindset at work. It's a different vibe completely. It's less prison and it's more political. But yeah, if you feel free enough to actually do what you want to do and say what you want to say, then you're not going to live with regret. That's freedom. Even if you're still doing it while the 9 to 5 is funding it, you still got that release. Obviously, the dream is to be able to do that a lot more than you're working for money. But fuck it, it's progress, isn't it? Slow progress is better than no progress. And right now, I feel it. I feel the freedom. And I've not skated for a month or two, but watching me zip around this B&Q, it brings it back. It is a sense of freedom, which is ironic because I'm in a shop full of household goods to spend the rest of your life at. But yeah, I think you can see it on my face. I'm living it, loving it. Honestly, this floor is smooth. It's better than a roller rink. And the lighting in this department, this area of the shop, it's top tier for recording, isn't it? I think I've got to go back. And as we leave, again, the part of my mind that's like, oh, the security might be mad. No, really, they don't care. Just like they don't really care if you're expressing yourself or being passionate about something. Deep down, you think, oh, everyone's going to judge me. Look at this security geezer. He couldn't give a shit. I just zip on by. I've not caused any harm. He doesn't mind. Of course, there are exceptions. People that want you to follow the rules by the book. But most people, they're just living their life and they do not mind if someone else is a bit different to the norm. If anything, they'll respect it. So I hope that someone out there who's watching this maybe has that urge now to just, I don't know, pick up the Diablo. Pick up the yo-yo. I don't know why I'm thinking of things that go up and down, but do what you love. Yeah. All right. Thanks for watching and love.